And so, we begin Warped and Weary on Moderate. Because I'm not nuts, also. This level starts off immediately saying, hello. I'm gonna sneeze, great. Oh, there might be another sneeze incoming, but you missed the first one. Oh, thanks, Flying Serpent. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna get a Jill in the Jungle tribute level in this one somewhere. Over the rainbow, way up high. Somewhere over the rain. Okay, so that door goes to the same place as that door. That door actually goes to the ending, so we kind of want to skip that door for a little bit. Just a little baby bit. Just a little baby bit. Oh my god, what's this? It's a lightning splitter. Shot. Okay, cool. That's very cool. There we go. That looks radical. Take these bombs to help you out. Bombs? Why would an old man give me bombs? Oh, this sucks. Look at this terrible jump. Wait, just touching it is enough to make it dissipate? Oh, there are actually two of them. Okay. I'm this far in the level and I already have all the lightning bolts I could need. Wow. I really don't look up enough. Oh my god, I'm not taking 2 health points of damage. What is this magical wonderland? Oh my god, this is beautiful. I'm so happy that the game isn't fucking bullshit anymore. I'd like to... Why is this like this? Oh no. I thought that was an item. But it turns out it was just acid. But now I can afford these things because my health actually is my health bar. Otherwise I'd be dead by now. And that's no joke. Oh, that looks really cool. People do not use transparent surfaces enough in Doom. I kind of want to go here early because this area is kind of annoying to reach otherwise. So how long do enemies just persist after I leave the... Ugh. Hocus Pocus. Oh shit, I used a whole bunch of laser there. Doesn't even one-shot him, is the problem. Doesn't one-shot him, you just gotta actually hit him. Abracadabra. That's how you cast a spell. Can you imagine having to say abracadabra every time you want to cast that spell? Then your fingers, then your mouth will feel like your fingers when you're trying to actually play this without a rapid fire fucking button. Because holy shit, like you have to do that, you know. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, but holy shit, is that not very pleasant. In Doom, you could generally hold your buttons if you really wanted to keep firing. Or your weapons just generally didn't fire that fast, so it didn't really matter. I thought there was something down here. But I was a fool. A reckless fool. I was a fool, I say. Nothing but a reckless fool. We were here yesterday. I will gladly give you hot mochaccino sauce today. For a coronary infection yesterday. Why were you here? Have I found the real conspiracy? Ba 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 da ba. Oh no. Lightning power. And those flying serpents just love shooting when they start going. I'll just very passively stepped off to the side. That was risky. For no reason, really. Wouldn't it be cool if on like hard mode or ultra mode, those platforms weren't there just to make every jump? That'd be a neat detail. Or, I should use the proper term, a neat deet. There we go. You know, I've been thinking about. I just like thinking about this stuff. You know, I just like using the old noggin. But I've seriously been thinking about. Okay, so say I get a wiki, and someone makes the neat deet page. What would be on it? Would only the fact that I've mentioned neat deet be mentioned, or would it also contain the neat deet itself? So, for example, and I don't know if they're going to add this one to the neat deet page if I do it, but say I admire this beautiful hanging chain. What a beautiful detail. That's a neat deet. Would the page then say, Hocus Pocus episode, I forgot which one this is. I think it's 10? Episode 10? Episode 10. 740. Mentions neat deet while looking at ball and chain. Like, there'll be... The way it would be organized, I imagine, is like a table. And you have the video, the time, then you have what the neat deet itself is. And then people will start to analyze, and they'll be like, okay, this is a neat deet. Ow, my butt. Made me panic. There were even... Oh, I see. Okay, I did that completely the wrong way. But, essentially, there'll be categories of neat deets. Like, is this an observation? Is it a thing he said? Is it a thing of the environment? Did he actually mention the neat deet? Or was the neat deet merely observed? If I look at this thing and go, that's a neat deet. They don't have a descriptor for it. They just have to describe the tree now. It falls onto you, my brave soldiers. You must describe the neatest of deets. Now someone is tasked with the horrible task of having to figure out how to describe that tree, and why, in fact, it might be a neat deet. Maybe there's like a section that's like, okay, this is why we think it is considered the neatest of deets. Also, fun fact, because this is such good bomb material, you're probably going to throw your fucking bombs out of here, instead of fighting these things. I'm thinking way too much about what the neat deet page will be like. But, so says science. What makes the deet neat? I don't know. I just find it an amusing idea of, like, someone has to make, like, a wiki page for a certain, like, recurring joke. And they have to describe, like, what is the joke? Like, when you make that page, you have to describe what is the joke. What is the ha-ha-hey moment? What is the, I don't think there is a joke behind neat deet is the problem. It is literally just me saying that's a cool detail, you know. There is no joke. The joke is I found an interesting detail worth pointing out. I like that they stop. That's real nice. You know, I feel for those. I feel for the poor people that dedicate their lives to maintaining a hypothetical wiki. Let's be clear. I don't have my hopes up that that wiki will ever exist. I don't think a lot of YouTubers have wikis. But I like the idea. It just makes me giggle. But I have so many videos, and you'd have to comb through all of them to find the neat deets. You'd have to organize like a collaborative effort. You'd have to organize a fucking club of like combing old videos to find the neat deets. As much as I appreciate the potions on offer, yeah, you don't really need them. I like laser a lot. It's a good power-up. Because it just rewards your accuracy. It's like, hey, skillful play is rewarded. Unlike ricochet shots, which lets you bumble around a bit. Fireball, which again, just rewards an accuracy. For some reason, this one opens. There's just a button here. I think it's so that you can't just chain pump fist your way through things. But yeah, let's talk about neat deets. How would we spell it? Because let's be clear, there is no oh wow, I actually get less points. Okay, so okay. Well then. Do I remember this level off the top of my head? I might. I just might have the answer. I'm glad that I no longer have to worry myself about saves too much. Just welcome to the level of walking around the perimeter once to pick up all the stuff that's to be found. There's just dudes all over the place, huh? I know about the bugbear behind me, so I tried to take a risk. I think hard has made me a little bit harder. Oh, those rapid fire. That's rapid fire, isn't it? Why are these potions not more distinct? Is a problem that I have. I realize that the potions need a bit more like their silhouette needs to be a bit more distinct, and their general coloration needs to be more distinct. Because the way it is right now, it's just fucking garbage. It's rapid fire, isn't it? Oh my god, it's fucking rapid fire. Well, let's storm a room and see if we can get some mileage out of our power. I will fight thee. I think on my first go I actually went through the other side first. This is a U-shaped room. We can enter it any way we like. I like at first I was like, I don't need big health potions, I'm a healthy boy. And I'm like, can I? Yeah, thanks, I need that. From the brink of annihilation. I love that. I just love it. Yeah, so I don't know what exactly, what you need to do to get the homing effect to happen. But that feels like a mechanic you'd want to explain somewhere. I think it's just homing is instantiated early on. Like, if your cursor's over them when you're shooting, it will automatically lock on and fire. Fire at will! Also, this music still reminds me of the fucking Bastion thing from that one game. With the boy, you know, the boy game. Here, for some reason, these are both different doors leading to different places. You may notice that Lightning Splitter is not the best ability here. Also, why does the thing make a drum noise like... Why do I feel like any moment someone's going... Because it's... You know what? Just realized something. You know, here's something that... here's something that I want to think about, you know? Imagine that I start off a series, you know? I start off a series and I make a video for it, make another video for it. And so everyone's like, hey, when's episode 2 coming up? And I'm like, it's in the making. And then I wait a couple of weeks. And then, one of the videos, there's just a cut that's 2 weeks long. Like, there's no, like, hint of evidence of it. But I just, at some point, like, the video cuts, and I'm like, it's been 2 weeks, and I decided to come back to this recording. Like, that's just not a thing that happens, but you could do that, you know? In fact, I could just be gone for, like, a year, and the video is like, I'm back, and it's like the video was made in a day. Also, this is kind of why I don't like the fact you can't, like, swap out, is sometimes you have to shoot things, and it's like, no, I just want to use my regular shots, please. Also, in case I've mentioned it so already, this is the last time we're actually going to try and go for a bonus level. After this point, the 4th chapter's bonus level is busted. It will boot you to a level that's not that interesting. And then it boots you back to the previous, to this installment's secret level. So, it's kinda weird. Just love it when that happens. The funny thing is, the main reason that I find, what? What do I find? Seriously though, what do I find? The main reason I find the final chapter difficult is there's a part where you start fighting wraiths from Heretic, and they fucking suck. Remember the Shadowcasters? Remember those charming fellows? Oh yeah, and the Anubises. The Anubites are also kind of the reason that I'm super pissed. Later, there's an area where those things will go down automatically. I don't like that, because here it's like sort of, okay, these things will go away when they go away. But here, it's just a really stupid design decision to not have... Like, there's so many design mistakes that make me go, okay, clearly whoever made this has, like, some understanding as to good level design. But at the same time, it's like, okay, but, you know, you could have done that, like, 18 times better with, like, minimal effort. Maybe like, this isn't made back when Hocus Pocus itself was made, you know? Made years after the fact. Use what we've learned over the years of video games. Yeah, I think there's only, like, one sound layer for the special effect, so once you pick something up, the game's like, nope. In case you haven't noticed, there's actually a slight delay between jumps. And fun fact, it's just long enough to make me go... I don't get why this floor exists. You can't just stand up there and shoot these guys from afar, in which case, why bother? So why bother with the fucking noise? Oh, I think I just remember what level this is. Okay. So we're trying to collect keys because all the items are in one place. And we just need keys to get them. Saw you. I saw you. See, that's what I mean. They regenerate. That's a little bit sneak. Where am I supposed to super jump again, though? I think here. Like, up to the... Yep. And now we walk our way up here. Let us pull the lever. That could have gone a lot worse. I've got to be careful. Don't be afraid to use bombs. Don't be afraid to use bombs. You have bombs for a reason. The reason you have bombs is to use them. That was a close one. I still don't know why these video files are so big. I can only imagine something to do with the color of love. Yeah, I get it. Yippee, skip, yahoo, and all that. Healthy potion. I wonder why does it only say that? I guess they had to custom program that or something. Why are you alive? Why did I get a fireball shot? See, it's not very fun to pick up everything we have to hoover around to pick it all up in the first place. What a chore. Hey, it's all the treasure! Or should I say all the zippy skip yahoo? Clearly monsters only stick around for like a few split seconds. So where do those platforms come from? From above? Oh, they warp in, okay. Oh, they're fake. They're fake or invisible or something. Well, that was the first two levels of, Oh, I skipped it. Hocus Pocus. This level had a trick to it early on. I forgot what the trick was. I mean, I know I can go... Oh, well, that's closed off now, huh? Oh, yeah, that's a smart bomb. That's a smart bomb. It blows up everything I can see. Yay! They're stupid and they barely ever get used properly.